It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Monday, the 10th of July. I'm James Spann. Dry air, unusual for the season, covers the northern half of the state today, but the moisture gradually works its way back later in the week. Highs up in the low 90s, pretty typical for this time of the year. And what about the tropics? Let's check it out. Water vapor satellite view early this morning. Broad troughing over eastern Canada. MCS, mesoscale convective system, coming down across the Midwest. And down here, typical weak winds aloft, summertime-looking pattern. Hey, it feels pretty good in some spots. Look at those 61s on the board this morning for Cullman and Fort Payne. I would imagine some of the cooler pockets maybe are in the upper 50s early this morning. That's because of the dry air. But 70s down south, Montgomery at 75. There's the watch warning map, pretty quiet early this morning. Later today, a couple of severe weather risks well to the north. And notice that ring where no storms are expected, including much of North Alabama. Again, the southern half of the state with a chance of scattered afternoon storms today. Tomorrow, a risk of severe weather stays up north. And Wednesday, day 3, standard slight risk of severe weather for places like Chicago, Cleveland, and Detroit. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week, about 1 to 2 inches. And of course, we all know these maps are very hard to draw in summer because of the uneven, scattered distribution of rain every afternoon. All right, tropical weather. Little wave has come off the coast of Africa, south of the Cape Verde Islands. No chance of development in the short term. In the long term, for the next 5 days, only a 20% chance of development. That's a very low latitude system. If it survives, maybe skirting the coast of South America, nothing threatening the Southeast U.S. anytime soon. But there is some model mischief out there we'll show you. So speaking of models, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. Again, troughing over eastern Canada down here. Winds aloft are pretty weak and light. And again, North Alabama dry, chance of scattered storms for the south. And that is much better shown in the precipitable water. This is valid this afternoon at 4 o'clock. And those shades of blue and purple, that represents pretty dry air for summer. So again, Interstate 20 north, no rain expected. South of Interstate 20, a chance of scattered showers and storms this afternoon and this evening. No washout, very typical for summer. In fact, let's keep it on the precipitable water. This is tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and you can see the dry air begins to lift away. And we'll introduce some risk of scattered showers and storms for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Anniston. I'd still say the Tennessee Valley will be dry tomorrow. And then Wednesday, statewide, we're back in the moist air with high dew points and high precipitable water. So Wednesday looks very typical for summer, partly sunny with scattered mostly afternoon and evening showers and storms. And I'd say highs for the next 3 days, generally between 90 and 93, which is right at average values for mid-July. And this is Thursday, very standard summer weather. That's the deal. Partly sunny and afternoon storm in spots. This is Friday. And this is Saturday. Evidence there could be a weak surface boundary trying to approach from the north. That might give us a little bump in the coverage of scattered showers and storms. But as we all know, forecasting summer convection, the placement, the timing, very hard this time of the year. We'll kind of stick with a fairly routine summer pattern. Highs should be around 90. And Sunday, pretty much the same thing. Evidence maybe drier air tries to creep into North Alabama, but that's hard to happen this time of the year. We'll stick with a standard summer forecast. And this is Monday, a week from today, the 17th. 594 heat ring out west. They can keep that. Broad troughing over the northeast United States. And again, surface front kind of fizzles out north of here, and we'll just keep it with a persistence forecast, the standard summer weather. And we see a little tropical mischief. Looks like that thing sitting on the coast of Hispaniola, the northern coast, and this is the end of the forecast period Wednesday of next week, July 20th. Westerlies are up north, and hey, if this is right, North Alabama would be in drier air, and of course the attention is on this thing, some type of tropical system that's near Fort Lauderdale. But we all know this is in the land of voodoo, right? And the GFS is famous for bogus systems. We'll check the European. It shows absolutely nothing middle of next week. And we discount anything you see on the GFS out there in the medium range like that. Check out the numbers. Very typical for July. Highs mostly in the low 90s and lows mostly in the low and mid 70s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.